this one goes. Full day of sunshine yesterday. No rain to add moisture to it. Here's the first ball of the final. Well, there's certainly swing with that first delivery. And the swing just, in the opinion of the umpire, perhaps carrying it down the leg side. Umpire, long it is?
Yes, certainly just about going down leg side. But, you know, when you're falling over, you give the illusion to the umpire that the ball's a lot straighter. The umpires have got to be wary of the fact when the batsman is falling over. That's got to run away. Just missing length and line at the moment. Not length so much, but line. Drifting onto the pads and got away with the first one, but not with this one.
Gets under it and lofts it down the ground. Will go all the way for 4. Good, clean, straight hit by Jayawardena.
Has he got him? I think he has. Yes, he's making the walk back. So, just changing the angle has worked. That's an inside edge that goes through to Dhoni. So they've got their first big breakthrough.
Well, we saw an inside edge going for a boundary earlier. This time it goes into the gloves of Dhoni Daranga. Always a dangerous player, as the Indians will know from his 174 not out in their first match in the Celcon Mobile Cup. He goes for 11, 27 for 1. The most experienced combination in contemporary cricket. Sangakkara comes in now to join Jayawardena. Jayawardena 400 one-day internationals. Sangakkara 349.
Beautifully played. Jayawardena has been a little bit slower than in previous games in this series so far, but this was a crunch shot.
Well, the opportunity has not been there. Whenever they've been full, he's had a go. Jayawardena playing his 400th ODI today. Plenty of experience behind the man.
It's gone a long way. I'm not sure that you could say that Jayawardena kept his eye on it all the way. It got a little bit big on him, but he went through with the shot with great force.
You're right, he got away with it. But he'll say it was intentional. That was much quicker from Ishant Sharma, almost 140 kilometers an hour. That helped that ball go over the boundary line. He's gone. With an offer. Looking to work it onto that offside. Can only find for slip. Ashwin. He's got hands like buckets and gobbling those ones coming his way at slip.
Yeah, solid catch, and again Bhuvaneshwar Kumar, who initiated the breakthrough of the opening partnership, picks up another one. Keeps picking up key wickets. 22 to Mahela Jayawardena, 49 for 2.
Lairu Tirimana in at number 4.
He's put it down, Ashwin. This one a bit more difficult than the first, but went to hand.
He had it covered, it just didn't sit well. Didn't hit the right part of those hands. Hand placement is so important. He had enough time though, it was dipping on him.
Long hop and dispatched. where it should be. So boundary carries the score on to 77 now.
First boundary in nearly 10 overs, so says what a good job India have done, but I still do feel that you've got to get one of Ashwin or Jadeja into the attack here very soon.
Difficult catch, but nevertheless a catch. Whether power play or not, that's a fine shot by Thamane. Raises 100.
See, that is the point I'm making. I've seen Termana play a couple of attempts at big shots in the last couple of overs and miss-hit them.
That's a clever shot. Could go for 4. Does go for 4. Down in front of the Queen's Park Cricket Club Pavilion, the Brian Lara Pavilion. Never seemed to have the legs on it, but just kept on going.
Edge that, hit the keeper, beat slip. Gets away with a streaky one there, Kumar Sangakkara.
Going, Ash.
Well, you need some luck when there's so much happening in a pitch, and you can see that it's crumbling a bit.
Well, this wasn't Dhoni's catch, but had slip not moved, it would have gone straight to him, but he did make a move to his right. Gets it right this time, and he picks himself up 2. 5 from the over, 31 gone. It's 123 for 2.
That'll be 50. 77th ODI 50 for Kumar Sangakkara. 1500s to his name.
Well, he's stuck around. He's had to fight. He's rode his luck. And again, his experience has come to the fore. It's not been easy going. And there's still a long way to go. We'd expect Kumar Sangakkara to get to 50 off fewer balls than that, but it's been those kind of conditions.
Brilliant. He used the pace well and got it away from the fielder. Tirimana showing that he's got scoring shots too.
Jadeja just pulling that one down with a bit of pace, and Tirimana uses it to his advantage.
And as we expected, no surprises, the batting power play has to be taken. Starts off well, width on offer, and Tirimana pounces on it.
Well, he doesn't have anyone wide at third man. And gets enough bat on this. Didn't really try to keep it down, put the old slice on it. And Ashwin just barely eludes him.
Not as good as he is in the slips. Should have stopped that one, Ashwin. Got a hand to it. Edged again. Ashwin has to run the other way. Doesn't get anywhere near it. That's the 100 partnership.
This was actually a better delivery. And for Ashwin, first one goes to his left. And he had a chance at that, but this second one goes to his right. Far too fine. He had no chance.
Get through that one. This is a batting power play. Runs early will put the bowlers under pressure. Now 4 balls, they got 9 runs. Third wicket partnership. Sangakkara and Tirimani. Gets it into the gap. That's the area he can use. Square leg and short fine leg in the circle.
Invaluable shot in this form of the game, the sweep shot. Gets into good position, gets across his crease, gets inside the line of the ball.
Top edge, there's no fielder in the deep because Ashwin was moved wider. That slip came in, there was no point, and hence Ashwin's position had changed.
He's riding his luck now. They say fortune favours the brave. Is the type of pitch that you got to take your chances on. The chances of getting a good delivery on a pitch like this are far greater. So you've got to go out and look to be aggressive, look to be positive.
Top shot. 4 more to Sangakkara.
This is great batting. This is where experience comes in. This is where knowing exactly what you want to do, having a plan, and sticking to its execution. That's where that comes in. He made up his mind. He knew what he wanted to do. He half expected, he half knew what the line and the lengths would be. Just got inside his wicket. Whipped it away.
Down the ground he goes. 2 short balls, Sangakkara made it count. Reading the play. Ishant Sharma is gonna come fuller and he gets a maximum.
He's made up his mind that he's going to go after Sharma.
And he gets his wicket as well. Bhuvneshwar Kumar takes a good running catch.
And you'd have to say they got 15 out of the over already. This wasn't necessary. Wasn't in any position whatsoever. Advancing down the pitch to a short delivery. Tirimani, and a simple catch in the end for Kumar, but not good thinking. 3 wickets down. Tirimani goes for 46. Sri Lanka 171 for 3.
Angelo Matthews replaces Tirimani. 171 for 3. Taken. Now Ashwin gets one. And it is a big one. He gets Sangakkara.
Big wicket, big catch. Not the easiest. Vinay Kumar it is. Went against the turn, didn't quite hit the meat of the blade closing on him. He had to time his jump, running backwards, Vinay Kumar. That elbow thudding into the ground, he held on to it. So a magnificent innings by Sangakkara. 71 off 100 deliveries. He's 174 for 4 now. He's got him! Has he got him? Yeah, he's going back. So Kushal Pereira just unwilling to give himself time to get settled.
Over-ambitious. I think Ashwin saw him coming as well, because he dropped that in pretty short and it still spun significantly. And this has happened on the back of 2 quick wickets falling, now a 3rd. So Sri Lanka just falling apart now. 176 for 5. It's even better now, Aaron. It's a fringe group of Sri Lankan batsmen who are not helping their cause at all.
Oh, absolutely. This is another soft dismissal. He knows there's a deep square leg, and it's not as though he's got a top edge. He's swept it in the air to find that fielder exactly. Jadeja gets his wicket. Difficult times now for Sri Lanka. Chandimal gone for 5, 183 for 6.
That's a good shot. That's gone. Is it not? Yes, caught in fact. Vinay Kumar takes a good catch. And Ishant Sharma has got this knack of picking up wickets when he's under the cosh. Not a great day at the office, but he's picked up 2 now. Just a touch expensive. Trying the uppercut. Didn't know where the ball was going. It flew to the man in the deep. Vinay Kumar, what a good game he's having. Matthews gone for 10, 193 for 7.
Big appeal for stumping. That's going to be close. Umpire Nero from square leg asked for the assistance of the television replay, but he did seem to lose his footing, or the momentum might have carried him out of his ground. And a swift piece of work by Dhoni.
Cycle Pure Agarbatti, third umpire decision, and it'll go to India. The bat was still up in the air. He lost his balance, Ranganayara, and MS Dhoni was keen enough, clever enough, smart enough to know what was happening. Read the script to perfection. Smart piece of keeping.
Ironically, if he had taken the bails off the first time, he would have been in. Well, I don't think there's any question there. But, the bat is in the air when the stumps are broken. A neat piece of stumping by Dhoni. Saw the opportunity. Breaks the bails, and well, there's no question there. Press the button.
OUT's got to be out. And another one bites the dust. The fans are happy. They should be extremely happy because this is a great comeback from India. They were down and out in the middle phase of the innings. The dancing has begun and the long walk back for Ranganayara has also begun. He's got for 5, 196 for it.
There goes Malinga. Up in the air, yes, mine, taken. Bhuvaneshwar Kumar. It was in the air. There was a little danger of a collision as 2 fielders converge on the ball. Rohit Sharma and Bhuvaneshwar Kumar. Eventually Kumar claimed the catch and took it comfortably in the end.
Really good effort. Brave effort and a stunning catch in the end. Jadeja is happy. He's had a couple of them missed in the outfield. This time it was Kumar who took a brilliant running catch. He came in, attacked the ball and got a good one. Lasith Malinga didn't last for many minutes. Just a 1 minute stay at the crease. He's gone for naught, 196 for now.
You can call that run out almost. It's all the way past it, and that man, well, we could see that he wasn't anything more than a number 11. I suppose you could say that only batting at number 11 because there's no number 12. So all out for 201. What a disappointing performance by Sri Lanka.
Almost a run out. MS Dhoni waited and waited, trying to tease him. Took his time to remain get the bails off, and so Sri Lanka would be bitterly disappointed with what has turned out to be eventually just a total of 201. Lakmal was the last man dismissed. Jadeja 4 wickets. He was outstanding. Brilliant. 4 for 23 in 7.5. And India have come back very strongly.
Now, Sri Lanka, they were going along quite nicely, but you look at the top there, and it's really only Sangakkara, Tiramana with 71 and 46 respectively. Joe Warden got 22, and look at that. Third top score there was extras with 23, and the Cardinal Sin bowled out in less than 50 overs for just 201, and they were looking at probably scoring 260, 270, 280 possibly, bowled out in 48.5 overs, and well, not good enough really when you look at that scorecard. Nothing. Look at Pereira right down through to the tail. Not any of them getting into double figures. And as I say, the start they got fairly useful from Mahela and the old boys there with Sangakkara. Then you look at the bowling. Well, good stuff here. Look at that. 8 overs, 4 maidens, 2 for 24. Good stuff there for Kumar. Ishant picked up a couple. So did Ashwin. But the man at the bottom there, look at that. Ravinder Jadeja. 7.5 overs, 1 maiden, 4 for 23. Simply outstanding again. He is having a wonderful 2013. Target then, there's just a paltry 202 runs.
Yeah, 240, 250 on this surface would have been very, very challenging. The opening partnership for India has been critical for them. And Iranga and company will be hoping, though, to make early inroads on a surface that assisted the bowlers.
But does well this time.
Problem when you get too straight. Plays that nicely. Wow. Shikhar Dhawan at his very, very best. He's been patient, but that was worth the wait.
You're prepared to spend time out there. The opportunities will come, but maintaining that frame of mind, that awareness to make it count.
Oh, he's got him! Just when I said that it's behaving, Dujon is right. He's the pitch doctor. The ball just took off from a length and they've got their man.
You can see that this was a shorter length delivery. Haven't seen many from that length. Took off, surprised Dhawan. He's committed to play, and when he saw it get big for him, couldn't get out of the way. And as it was going across him, just took the edge and threw to the keeper. There's still something in this wicket as India lose their first wicket. Score is 23 for 1.
New man in, Virat Kohli. 108th game, an average of 49, amazing, with almost 87 as a strike rate. What a phenomenal career he's had so far, and he's very young. He's only 24. He's got it. I think he has. He's just checking if he carried. He checked with his leg umpire. Got the answer in the affirmative, and this is a huge success. Sri Lanka are well and truly back.
Well, we saw one that didn't carry through to the keeper. This pitched just about the same place, but it pitched in a green area. And there it goes all the way into the gloves off the edge. So Virat Kohli, he goes. India have lost their second wicket. Only 2 his contribution is 27 for 2.
Dinesh Karthik, an average of 27, 62 matches, so he's pretty experienced. He's been in and out a lot.
Slashed away, and it's got enough of a top edge to go for 6.
How did I know that's going to happen? So many dot balls, but stroke of luck there for it could have gone anywhere. I don't think that was the intention. It maybe he wanted to play it a lot squarer. Got the upper half of the bat and it really sped off the top edge, and 6 at third man, even though there was a third man. But that'll ease some of the pressure.
Just a go for 4. Not exactly where he wanted, but on the compass that is, but exactly where he wanted it to be on the ropes. Oh, just past the diving Sangakkara. Another boundary, lucky, but another boundary.
You need a bit of luck. On a pitch like this, you do need edges to go your way. Now, first slip is standing wide. If he was in his usual position of first slip, he still wouldn't have carried. Sri Lankans to have picked up a wicket that should have stuck in Sangakkara's hands.
Yeah, just a little too far away from him. He went quickly as well. Now, first slip comes a little bit finer. But I can say with certainty that we won't need the Duck with Lewis system in this match, not with this weather. Beautifully clipped off the leg, so another boundary. So things now picking up for India. Been through a very slow period in which a wicket looked to be likely to fall at any stage, but now they're starting to motor on.
It's bread and butter. Batsman from the subcontinent got good wrists and would rarely miss out on the pads.
Sweetly played. No need to chase that.
A couple of times Malinga's been unfortunate with a couple of shots, but this was, I don't know whether it was an attempted Yorker, but it certainly missed his length by at least a couple of feet, and that's a very pleasant drive. He moved into it as well, Dinesh Karthik. Full face, Jeffrey.
Rohit Sharma and Dinesh Karthik compiled an absolutely vital 50-run partnership for the third wicket. With the pitch still offering considerable assistance to both the spinners and seamers, the two right-handers did have to weather the storm a little bit before mixing caution with aggression. Most importantly, by keeping the scoreboard ticking over at 4 and over, they made sure the asking rate wouldn't climb. But just when India were beginning to look comfortable, disaster struck.
That is brilliant. It's brilliant only because of the pace at which it was travelling, very quick, stuck in the midriff of Jayawardene.
Well, they've been trying to get at Herath. They haven't really been able to. And this time Karthik goes back, tries to force one. And Jayawardene takes it in the midriff, hugs it up. And in the end, effectively takes catch number 201 for him. As Dinesh Karthik departs for 23, the partnership broken. It's now 77 for 3 after 23 overs.
The departure of Dinesh Karthik brings Suresh Raina to the crease, and without doubt, that'll inspire Malinga to continue going.
It's going to get away with that. Second bouncer. Maybe not such a great idea. Gave him a look at the first one. He's been there for a long time. We get away with that. Put it away.
Yeah, well, it's a good one though. It could have gone anywhere. That could have been top edge to the man at a wide fine leg position. Remember up in Jamaica, Angela Matthews got Virat Kohli with a good short ball caught at fine leg. Just pressing forward, and all of a sudden he surprises you, Matthews, with the line of it. And it's a little quicker than you think.
That's nicely timed. Should not go all the way.
That's magnificent. Just a little bit of room. And he smashed it. 100 comes up. 100 for 3.
And that's gone. You've seen them now. You've seen it very big now. You pitch up now, you're not going to get away with anything with Rohit Sharma.
Can't miss your length either. 200 runs in the series for Rohit Sharma. Upal Tharanga is the only other player in this series with more than 200. Poetry in motion. That's played beautifully.
Almost snuck through, but get some bat on it, and it's 17th ODI 50 for Rohit Sharma. That goes along with 200s.
Be a sign somewhere as well saying see it to the end, Rohit. See it to the end. Make your mark.
Oh, that's a big shot. Grand six. Suresh Raina, you beauty. Brilliant shot. He can absolutely murder the medium paces. And here was a great example of that.
So good to watch. That's why India have been dominant, because whenever the opportunity has been there, they have had the shot, they've had the skills to really put pressure on the bowlers.
Great shot. What a lovely cut shot. Rohit Sharma is turning it on and showing his class, his talent, his pedigree. On a difficult pitch, he's played an amazing knock here.
Able to put pressure. Now the pressure is on the Sri Lankans. They have only 66 runs to defend. They're trying far too many things. Plenty of opportunity for the Indian batsmen to cash in on.
Dinesh Karthik's departure had threatened to derail India's run chase, but Rohit Sharma had been joined in the middle after that by Suresh Raina, and the left-hand-right-hand combination made sure the momentum wouldn't flag, and the cat stayed well away from the pigeons. The nerves in the dressing room had been calmed by this 62-run stand from just 8.1 overs for the 4th wicket, as Rohit and Raina went at 7.59 an over. However, just when it looked as though India would coast to a win, there was yet another twist in the tale.
Oh, gone. That one kept low. Is this the break that they were looking for? It's a very big break because they've got rid of a very determined, classy Rohit Sharma. Couldn't do anything about this. Boss, you just got to go, and you weren't just lucky on this occasion.
He's played beautifully, and this is what can happen on this pitch. Been critical of Rohit Sharma about throwing his wicket away, but not on this occasion. This occasion he's done really well. That's pure bad luck. He's gone for 58, India 139 for 4.
The captain is in. Magnificent figures for MS Dhoni, average in excess of 50, strike rate of almost 90. He's a dynamite. Edge and taken, caught behind. Now that is rash stuff from Suresh Raina. He needn't have played at that one in that fashion, aggressively trying to push the ball through the offside. Caught behind. What a good, pricey scout this is.
That's good cricket from Sri Lanka. They brought the two fielders in and invited the shot. This one moved away from Suresh Raina, and he's paid the price. 32 to Raina, India 145 for 5.
.145 for 5. The Sri Lankan flag is out once again. The music is playing as Ravindra Jadeja is in, partnering his captain MS Dhoni. India bat well, bat deep, and Jadeja is a clear example of that. 5 wickets down. He has come in at number 7.
So Herath starts his last over, has already done a good job. 9 overs, 1 maiden, 2 for 20 before this. 2 close fielders in now for Jadeja. Rack on the pad, out, leg before. So Jadeja goes 6 down now for 152. Still, we've got a match on. And this is Herath's last over, but he struck for the 3rd time.
Well, this surprised Jadeja. It spun. It spun pretty sharply as well. And he was back on his stumps. That, I reckon, would have hit both middle and leg. So Jadeja goes. Just made 5. 152 for 6. This is dismissal. Would have hit high on the stumps, I reckon. Oh, taking the bails off. It looked a lot outer than that to the naked eye. That looks close as well, and it's given.
Herath causing the problems here. 2 wickets and 2 balls in his last over. Here's the second.
Very little question about that. Nigel Long's finger. No hesitation. Career best figures for Herath. Ashwin only took 1 ball. He's gone. And it's now 152 for 7.
What does he bowl? A full toss. Dhoni puts it away comfortably. Malinga with his head down now, and a couple of fielders have come up. Mahela Jayawardene, who would have played most of his 400, would have played most of Malinga's 148 one-day internationals alongside him.
This could be fine enough to go for 4, does it? Yes, it does.
Finger goes up. Very, very good change of pace. And has Malinga struck at the most crucial of times?
So it didn't pay off taking the single in the first delivery for Mahendra Singh Dhoni. Once again, that slower Yorker very difficult to gauge because it comes from almost below your eye line. It dips on you. Malinga is struck. Crucial blow it might turn out to be. Bhuvaneshwar Kumar gone. He played 15 balls though, didn't get a run. 167 for 8.
Yeah, he doesn't give you too many drives. Successful Angelo Matthews. He's been very, very good and very disciplined.
Didn't work. Getting that single in the first ball didn't work. Wrong choice, but then you would expect that from a tail-ender. The temptation was too much. Vinay Kumar departs. India in deep trouble. 182 for 9.
That is big. Length. Within reach of Dhoni. 9 required of 4.
Very predictable. Probably the length was the same as the first ball, but this time much closer to Dhoni. And all he does is swing through the line. Nine or 4. Pressure on Niranga. Not sitting deep in his crease, expecting the Yorkers.
Isn't he something, Mahendra Singh Dhoni, under pressure? India can sense hope.
And why not? 5 runs required of 3 balls. With Mahendra Singh Dhoni, you have to go with India. Again length. He was going down the ground but sliced this time. He got it away from the fielder in the deep. Hit the top of point. There are plenty of open spaces there. The sweeper goes much squarer now. More often at the death, you see batsmen sitting deep so that they can get underneath the Yorker. But Dhoni is not doing that.
Magnificent. Magnificent Mahindra. He is unbelievable in so many ways. He has taken India to victory by just 1 wicket.
"21 runs he had to put on with Ishant Sharma, but never panicked at any stage. Even in the last over from Matthews, he reassured Ishant Sharma, leave it to me in the last over. And it's taken him only 4 balls. He had 15 to get, he's done it with 2 to spare.
Now India's chase for that 202 to win, well, solid at the top, but it became a nail biter there with the middle order not really kicking on, and sort of 23 at 32 after a kickstart there from Rod Sharma 58, and then look at the tail, it got blown away really, and it was thanks to the skipper MS Dhoni, who came in and got 45 not out from 52 deliveries and hung in there with number 11 Ishant Sharma, who ended up being not out 2 and got to 203 for 9 to win it. But the bowling a little bit expensive there. Arangi bowled at the death bowl the last over and disappeared. 2 for 50. Lucknow 1 for 33. Matthews got a wicket. So did Malinga, a little bit expensive Malinga. Look at Rangana Hera, 10 overs, 2 maidens, 4 for 20. He was the turning point in the game and got Sri Lanka back in. So what Sri Lanka bowled...